Hello everyone. Welcome to Skyrim. Once again, we've got a Skyrim leveling episode, and we're going to be taking our good friend Tamriel here, and we've got some leveling to do. So some of the things that I'd like to do, of course, we did just get some new looted armor, but we've got a couple things. So we have a couple options, and we've got a couple things that we have planned to do within the next couple leveling streams or leveling episodes, anyways. And that is there's three different primary stats that I wanted to level up, and that is our crafting skills, I guess. So of course we've got our smithing. That way we could make a good set of heavy armor. We also have our alchemy, and we also have our enchanting. So enchanting is probably going to be the last thing that we fully level up here, but still getting some basic gear that's going to be able to... Honestly, I think it's just getting some basic gear that'll be able to level things up, like our alchemy, like getting some enchanted gear to improve our alchemy or improve our smithing, is going to be important, but it's not going to be super important right now, because our goal right now is literally just to get to the point where we can craft good stuff. So I think this is going to be a smithing stream, because once we get to smithing 100, then we'll be able to make the armor that we want. We'll be able to make a full set of it, and maybe we can improve it a little bit as well. And then we'll be able to go ahead and flip smithing over, make it legendary, get our perks back so that we'll be able to use them for other things like potion crafting and enchanting. So there are going to be 3 places that we're going to want to go. There we go. There are going to be 3 places that we're going to want to go in order to actually improve our smithing. 3 primary places. But we're also going to find a couple Dwarven ruins as well, so that we'll be able to make Dwarven bows. So we've got 2 options of craftables. We can grab a whole bunch of iron ore, use transmute spell to transfer that iron ore into all the way up to gold ore, so that we'll be able to make gold rings in copious quantities. And then we're also going to be able to find a whole bunch of stuff from Dwemer ruins and smelt that down into Dwarven ingots and make some Dwarven bows. Because those 2 things are going to be the highest value crafts for us. So I'm going to go ahead, bring into this blacksmith forge. Of course, we are not able to make Dwarven stuff right now. We might be able to grab a perk for it, but that's not something we can do right now. However, so one thing that people used to do in previous versions, you guys might know this already, maybe you don't. They just used to make a ton of iron daggers, or with the hearth. Is it Hearthstone? Yeah, with the Hearthstone expansion or DLC or whatever it's called. You've got like nails. You can make 10 of them. They are valued at 1, and it just requires 10 ingots. So you could just spam out a ton of nails, right? Because it's the value of 10. It's a value of 10 per ingot. But then if you use the transmute spell that you could find in the Halted stream camp, for example, you can go ahead and make things like the various jewelry here. So you could make 2 gold rings worth 150 for a single gold ingot, which is, if you transmute, it's 1.5 no, 15 value for every... Wait a second. I need to math right. In that case, it's 150 value per iron ingot, essentially. Of course, there's also gold necklaces, but that's worth 120 instead of the 150 combined of 2 gold rings. Of course, if you do have extra gems and such that you found along the way, you are able to make a couple of those to greatly increase the amount of value, since things like, since the XP gain is actually based on the value of the finished product. So, we will have to go ahead and put in a short little cut here, because we're going to have to look at the options. We've got Halted Stream Camp, which we could mine out, and it is cleared, so we don't have to fight anything in it. We should have also the Ember Shard Mine, except I don't remember where all of these things are. And also Fort Fellhammer. So those are the 3 options for good iron mine locations. The other things that we have are some of the Dwarven ruins. Like we now have access to this, to Sarthal, Mzulft. I believe we might. I do not remember all of the places we have access to the Dwarven ruins. So I'm gonna go ahead, look some of those things up, and we're going to go and well, we're gonna go find some supplies. We'll be right back. We're back, and it seems that we had already found one of the places that we needed. Of course, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do the College of Winterhold quest. But one of the places that seems to have the most the most quantity of Dwarven metal is over here in Mzulft. So I did take most of the stuff out of that, at least that I could carry. So it'd probably be a good idea if I went and swept that clean, because there was a lot of things that I did have to drop and certain things that were too heavy for me to grab. So we should probably clear out inventory, head over to the Steedstone, and we'll stop by Mzulft. And probably just going to do a quick run through it. And then we will head over to the city of Markarth, because Markarth is the other option for where to find some good Dwarven metal. Because in the ruins underneath, by Understone Keep and the like, there you will find Nichwand Zel. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but there's a Dwarven ruin underneath Markarth, and that's one of the other places that we need to go. And there's a couple quests we could do along the way to spice it up a bit. As for other locations, yes, we will head over to the Halted Stream Camp, as well as, of course, Ember Shard Mine, which apparently we haven't actually been to, over by Riverwood, in right here, and then Fort Fellhammer, which is southeast of Dawnstar. So, somewhere around here. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, anyways. Oh, wait. Maybe it's over here? No, that's still Glowkeep. Alright. Anyways, let's continue on. Let's head it over to, let's head over to Mzulft, clear everything out there, and just before that, I'm gonna go ahead and pop by and unload some inventory. Just grab a barrel, probably where we are right now in Whiterun. I am looking forward to possibly right away, getting a new home, possibly in Hendrheim. And you might find that over on the stream coming on Monday. This upcoming Monday. So, yeah, we'll probably continue on with the Act 2 main quest, as well as finding a place to stay. because we all need a home to go back to. Anyways, let's go right over to Mzulft, and yeah, we'll be there in a moment. Alright, so we're here in Mzulft, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead, speed this up, grab what we can if there's anything left over. I did actually hop over to stop by the Steed Stone. So we've got plus 100 carrying capacity and no movement penalty from our armor. So that way we'll be able to hold a lot more. I am really impressed how much the potions that we carry actually weigh. We have so many potions. Like I'm pretty sure we had like somewhere near like 80 to 100 weight of potions. So I dropped some of them off in a barrel. So let's go ahead, run through here. There shouldn't be any enemies because we have already cleared it out yet. Already cleared it out. So I'm just gonna grab anything that that we see that will still be useful. So we'll be back. So it does seem to take quite a bit of weight carrying capacity in order to take the larger of the Dwarven scrap metals, or Dwarven, mostly just these things. They're kind of heavy. The solid Dwarven metal. They're 25 weight. So yeah, that definitely, it's not a small amount. So, what about the Dwemer struts? I believe those ones are also the ones that we're going to be needing. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, stop by, unload some gear, and then I'll be back here. Alright, so we've dropped off what we needed to. Gotta check these dwarven spiders. Essentially anything that is a dwarven enemy might have. We specifically need those cogs actually for a quest though, so I'm gonna be grabbing them even though they don't give metal. As for the rest, well, there is a thing that there are certain amounts of metals that actually give you more than others. For example, the large decorative struts here, they give hardly any actual ingots compared to the amount they weigh, just because they weigh so much, right? Like a large Dwemer strut, you're talking, that's 20 weight. And then you've got only 3 ingots from that, right? However, if you've got something else, like a small one, it might only be worth, or it only might weigh like 2 pounds. But it might give still 3 ingots. So you get like 50%, or I'm not going to start throwing numbers because that's just going to confuse me. But essentially, you can get 3 ingots. Oh, there's an ingot that I missed. From 2 pounds of metal versus with this large Dwemer struts and the solid metal, you can only get like, what was it? Like anywhere from 2, 3, or 5, depending on the metal, for like while weighing 15, 20, or 25. So much worse that way. I'm gonna go ahead, grab out what else I can. I see a solid piece of metal and a large Dwemer strut, and I'm gonna grab the rest of it here, and we'll meet you back if we need to either get more carrying capacity or if we're finished. So we'll be right back. Well, I do feel a lot smarter now that I realized that I could just drop a stack of insanely heavy items and then just carry them in my hands for a little while just running around. So that's fun. So we've got a lot of metal here, and as you can see, we've got a little bit too much right now to be carrying around. What's heavier? Large Dwemer struts, or large decorative Dwemer struts? Definitely the large Dwemer struts instead of the other ones, but the funny part is that the decorative ones are actually much larger. Let's go ahead and drop these ones then. So just this stack alone, if I actually am able to do math here, weighs 280 weight. That's not actually going to be enough to reduce us down to 0. Or, I mean, to encumbered enough, right? No, it's not. So, that's a little bit awkward. But, let's go ahead and take these one at a time, then. So, yeah, I'm probably just going to put them in a pile, and then I'm going to grab them all at once. So, yeah, I'll move these over here. Pick these back up again. And then like these ones, 15 times 25. I can do that right now, of course. I can do that on the fly, no problem. Yep. I'm not mathing right now. This is why you don't math on recordings. I'm not going to say a number, because if I do, it might very well be terribly wrong. So we're going to take them, put them all in a pile. There's still one more room, but this is the big central room that we're going to have to come through anyways. I don't exactly remember where the other entrance or exit is to this place, but we've got our pile of Dwarven metal there now. Just gonna have a look around, make sure there's nothing that we missed. Okay. I think we just enter the next room then. And I believe there's instead of running through all of that, there is a closer entrance here. So I'll see what I can do to find that. And large Dwemer strut. That is one of the things we need. I should actually mention that there are some things that we don't actually want to bring with us because they actually don't use, like, they don't convert to any metal at all. Why are you here? Hello.
Yes?
I am just confused why he's here.
Yes?
It looks like he's also got a shield stuck to his foot. Hey, look. Move over here.
Yes?
Okay, no. It just moved with it the first time. Okay. So, where is... Okay, we're not gonna... The door is over here. Looks like we're not gonna find any more metal over here. I'm going to double check to see if there's any metal in the other areas. Like this area, but I really don't think so. But I figured it's worth a check. So I'm gonna run back and I'm going to go ahead and put some materials back in our storage. And then probably gonna head off to the next ruin. Yeah, so there's nothing gonna be up here. I didn't think so. So, we'll take all our hauls back to Whiterun, and then we'll see how well we're doing. So, well everyone, welcome to a short intermission as I get killed by a dragon. That was sudden. I was just going over to the back entry of the Mzulft mines there, And looks like I've got someone to deal with here. Hey! Looks like I'm gonna want my other stuff out because Frost's going to be really dumb again. Alright, so we'll want bound sword. We'll want a shield. Dragon. Hit me instead. Can I... Okay. That's not working too well. That's working better though. Yeah, got him. Wait, I think Frost just actually got the last hit on that. Go, Frost! Except please don't get yourself killed. I'm concerned for you. Well, that's what, our third dragon killed? We haven't been killing a lot of dragons. But I guess now that we've actually done the main story quest as far as Kyne's Grove and the first few dragons, then it does make sense that they're going to be popping up more. This is, however, bad for the I want to carry a bunch of things back with me. Hopefully we'll have enough space that we won't need to take a fourth trip or whatever it was. I'm just right now trying to actually find the back hidden entrance to to Mzulft. So it should be up this mountain somewhere. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to move things over to our barrels in Whiterun. Oh, alright. And, yep, we'll come back when there's something else interesting. And it is now time to convert all of the metal that we found into the Dwarven ingots. So, the things that are going to be able to be converted are bent Dwemer scrap metal.
No.
Oh,
Even
no.
if you are my elder.
That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to press E, not R. Whoops. Looks like I'll have to go through this again. Alright, so that should be all we need. We've got all the bent Dwemer scrap metals. We've got 152 Dwarven metal ingots, which we had previously. So we'll be able to add to those, and we'll see how much we got today. We got some iron ingots and some iron ore, because those will be needed for the Dwarven bows as well. 16 large decorative Dwemer struts. 5 large Dwemer plate metals. 20 large Dwemer struts. So we got some small Dwemer plate metal, solid Dwemer metal. Yeah, that's a lot of weight right there. 22 solid Dwemer metal. So we're going to be able to, with the 1424 carry weight, sludge over to the smelter over here. And we're going to be able to see how much Dwemer metal we actually can get out of that. And we'll probably also want to grab the smithing perk. But let's see. So we're at 152. Let's go ahead and make these up. So the decorative Dwemer struts make 2. So that's 32 right there. There we go. Here, let me just do the fast click. And then the large Dwemer struts as well. As you can see, the weight is going down very rapidly on those ones. It actually increases on the other ones, however. So the plate metal, you see the carry weight actually increases because they're just that efficient, weight-wise. And then the solid Dwarven metal, just watch that weight plummet. Yeah, look at that. We can almost carry this all now. Alright, so the iron ingots with the iron ore, we'll be able to... Oh, it's actually 1 for 1. I didn't realize that. That's nice. So we'll be able to turn some of that. Or we'll just do all of it for now. I'm sure we'll definitely need them. And we'll also be wanting to make some golden rings as well, probably. So, let's go ahead and take a peek at our inventory. We now have 390 Dwarven Metal Ingots. And I think that is almost all from that one place. I think that 152 we had was still grabbing, grabbing most of the small stuff there in Mzulft. Which we did on stream, of course, with the College of Winterhold quests. And we've got 31 iron ingots. It is for a Dwemer bow, 2 metal ingots, or two Dwarven metal ingots, and then it's 1 iron ingot. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the perk. Nope, we can't. That's something I probably should have checked beforehand, but we are going to need smithing level 30 to make all of these dwarven bows. So with that information, we can go ahead and store this stuff away. And yeah, we'll have to do some crafting of the dwarven stuff later. Where'd my timer go? Okay. Let's keep that timer going. So yeah, 390 Dwarven Metal Ingots. Quite nice. Iron Ingots as well. And I'm gonna now go find more iron, because we're going to need to convert that. There's, of course, Halted Stream Camp. I'm not sure if we'll be able to find any more iron in the mines, because I'm not sure how long it takes to respawn or what might be in there, but we're going to go over there, have a look for some iron. It would seem like it very well might have respawned. Since these guys are here, I'm assuming the stuff inside would be as well. Of course, no way to confirm that properly. Except for actually going in and looking. I'll grab what we can from these guys, and we shall head inside and see if there's any iron still left. I'm thinking that because it still says cleared, that it won't have respawned, but all is worth going in and checking. For example, this chest has actually reset itself. Perhaps it was the outside that reset and not the inside. Let's have a look. Well, it looks like there's iron here. Well, looks like I'm going to be doing a little bit of mining for the rest of the episode. And then, once we've got all of our resources together, we'll be able to, we'll be able to probably smith them all up in the next one.
Now ain't this a surprise?
There goes his head. Alright. Take the potions. Unlock the door. And we'll see how we can do with the with our current strength. Because this one was quite hard the last time we went through this one. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab a bow. Hopefully we can get a good sneak attack or something.
Picking pockets. Now that's the real art. No rough stuff. Just take it and go. Don't sound like much fun, though. Huh? Is someone there?
Okay, looks like we did what we can. Now let's head over to a choke point, and that. Then we'll be able to. Okay. Okay, this is going much better. It helps that the mage kind of blocked off the chief from getting at us. Those two-handed weapons, they can be real big issues. Okay, potion of water breathing? Sure. Staff? Sure, we'll take it. Iron Warhammer of Sparks. That looks way too heavy and not nearly expensive enough. Oh, hey, that's one of my arrows. That's what they look like. Cool. Okay, so we're looking for... Oh, Poacher's Axe. That's something. I think that's an enchantment that is able to be taken off that. We should definitely try, though. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead, mine through all of this armor here, or all this iron. And we'll probably meet back up for the end of the episode. But first, we need a pickaxe. It shouldn't be hard to find, right? That's a battle axe. Okay, we'll go upstairs. I know there was stuff up there for it. Also some potions. I'll take those. And where was that coin purse? I had the option to take it earlier. There we go. 12 gold. Well, that's something. There's your pickaxe, and let's start mining. seems to be all of the iron spots. Not seeing any more here. Although I will keep my eye out for the way back. Just to see if there might be any more that we have missed. I don't think so, though. I feel like we got it all. Yep, everything there. Alright, good. Let's head on back over to Whiterun. And let's... Well, actually, on that note, how much did we get? Let's see, 52 iron ore. And if we wanted to, we could swap that over to, what, 104? Or no, not 104, but 52 gold ore instead of iron ore. So, one thing that we're going to be doing probably next time, since starting to get around that point, we're going to go ahead and transmute all of this, or at least a lot of this ore, over to silver. No, well, silver and then to gold. And that way we're going to be able to make all of those gold rings that we need to get our smithing up to level 30. So let's go ahead and do that. But we'll probably be doing more of that next time. So, yeah, like you can just see here, we had a silver ore, so we turned it into a gold. Then we made gold into a, yes, iron to silver, silver to gold. I'm also going to go ahead and grab some more of our... Oops, I forgot the stuff at home. I was going to grab our mage circlet. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I suppose we should go over and chat with the merchants,
claimed.
see if
Take
they
a
have
look.
any more iron that we could use. They have corundum ore, lots of iron ingots, which is valued at 20 apiece, which we could buy, but we could also just buy iron ore for 6. We're probably going to use the iron ingots anyways, so I'll go ahead and buy them. Since we will need a vast quantity of, we're just going to need a lot of iron, right? So if we've got 300 and something, was it 50? Was it 10? Anyways, 300 and something of our Dwarven Metal ingots means that we'll have to have
Let me know.
probably somewhere around 155 to 175
Everything's for
or whatever
trinkets,
of
odds and
the
ends,
iron
that sort of thing.
to go with it. So we'll take everywhere we can, check everywhere we can to grab what we need. The general merchants don't usually have much of that stuff, unfortunately, but I didn't need to grab that other thing, the lesser soul gem. Like, I'll grab a soul gem if it's not filled. If it is, then I'll just leave it.
Do come back.
I think those are the only two that'll actually carry iron ore, though. Actually, no, we should go check Eorland as well. He might have some stuff. And then we'll call it for a day. I'll try to do a part 2 on the bit of free time I have this week. And, yeah, we've got plenty more smelting to do. Reading Armorer's Challenge is probably going to
Got a
bump
lot
our
of
smithing
steel
up.
to shape.
Um,
Gods be praised.
Iron ingots. There we go. We could buy another 10 of them from him. And some iron ore, 2 of them. That'll be good. Got options for leather scout armor. Steel plate gauntlets is something we can buy now, huh? And a steel soldier helmet. That's something I would like to do, is I would like to have a peek at all of the different armor types that we've got access to in the anniversary update, and all of the creations that it came with. But yeah, we've got lots of iron now, and we'll see how far we can get our smithing up in the next episode. Thank you everyone for joining us. Oh, 1 second. Aha. I am going to do this before I forget, because I am very prone to do those sort of things. I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to swap out our standing stone once again. Instead of the steed stone, we're going to go again with the warrior stone, because that's going to give us 20% increase of skill gain towards our smithing. And then also, we'll want to sleep in an inn, and that's going to give us another 10% bonus skill gain. So make sure that you're properly using those skill gains so that so that you'll be able to level up faster with less resource cost.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
And yeah, I think that's everything. Next time, yes, the transmutation, as well as the actual smithing.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro Farm.
Here, let me go ahead.
Very
Go ahead
successful
and
business.
buy
If it's
a
working, sure
Winter
thing.
room.
It's yours for a day.
Oh, did you
anything
need
else?
something?
Just let me know.
How goes the begging today, Brenuin?
The security in White
That's
One is
right.
terrible.
Mop the
Shame
town
to beggar like everyone else.
But
Let's say, wow, 12 hours actually will, yeah, it's much too early to go to bed. So let's just go to sleep for like 16 hours. With that, I'll do my outro. Thank you everyone for joining us for today's episode. I'm looking forward to seeing what we could do with all of the different leveling and the things that we'll be able to make. We'll go over more of that next time as well. And, of course, if you want to see actual gameplay of us doing things like quests and all those sort of
God
things,
smile on them who show charity.
I work for Bellathor,
Best you
at the
remember.
general goods store.
yeah,
Yes.
you'll find us on stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays is
What's
when we're
the
doing
matter?
our
You
Skyrim
can't stand the
streams.
sight of a strong Northern
And you'll find Wednesday as
What are
well
you
is going to be
looking at? I'm
Conan,
not afraid
and
of you.
Friday is
Even
For
if
the
you are
King
my
2
enemy.
multiplayer. So
I work
look
with
forward
my
to having
mother.
you there.
Sell fruits and vegetables.
Stream times will be
Fun
8
most
p.m.
days.
to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, or at least that's what I try to keep them at. But yes, I hope to see you there in the next one, everyone. You all have a wonderful day, and farewell.